When kids are growing up in safe, happy, low conflict homes, it's usually a better environment for everyone. Children, siblings, parents, grandparents, and the broader community. When kids are well behaved and they're well adjusted and they're succeeding in life, communities succeed. The power of positive parenting is likely to be of interest to anyone in the community who's serious about trying to improve children's well-being and their development through positive parenting. Parenting programs that are for all families have to take into account that there are children with special needs whose parents need parenting support. So one aspect of the book focuses on Stepping Stones PPP, a program variant specifically developed for children with developmental disabilities.
We participated in the PPP Stepping Stones program back in October 2013. At the time, my son had just been diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder at the age of 2.5. If Riley was running around screaming at home, which he would do hour after hour after hour, all day long, and it's a really high-pitched squeal, and it was so painful. And by giving him a reward, a treat, to ask him to be quiet and calm down for a bit, yeah, it worked for 2 seconds while I was having it, but that was rewarding, that screaming, and I didn't realise I was encouraging that more. So I learnt to ask, after asking him to be calm and quiet, even if it was just 5 minutes, then I could reward him, not necessarily with a treat, I'd reward him with something else like a hug or something fun, a tickle. When I first started, I was an emotional wreck. I'd be crying at the drop of a hat, on edge all the time. I was getting quite depressed and I was quite frightened because I didn't trust that I could get through this at the time. But to look back now and see how far I've come, I'm just blown away. My strength, my resilience, I'm a much stronger person, and it all comes back to the strategies that I learned through Stepping Stones. I use them every day, I refer to them every day, and not only are they helping my son, they're helping me, and they're helping everyone around me, and it's given us the wonderful life that we have.
What we'd like to see is every state and territory government in Australia try to tackle the issues of parenting as a whole of population approach. In fact, of all the things that we could do as a community to improve the life course outcomes of children, nothing is more important than the kind of parenting that they receive. What the book does is highlights what is possible to achieve when all the settings are right, where the investments are appropriate from government in an evidence-based suite of high intensity and low intensity programs that makes positive parenting accessible for all families.